my mom became sick. She had went to Six Nations Welfare Office for help. When she went there, they told her that we had to be admitted and physically in the Mohawk residential school before they would help her. I remember going up there, and Hilda Paulus drove us, our neighbor. From my mom being sick prior, and my dad would take her to a hospital in Hamilton, my understanding at the time was this is a new hospital. I thought it was a good place because of the laneway. It was beautiful. As soon as we went into the building, we turned right, all of us. And my mom went in and she said, "God's away, go inside your gonto." She told us to all come in and to sit here. And there was a woman in there, and this woman stood up. And this was the first time me seeing Mom admitted to a hospital. Mom wrote on some papers. The woman give her the papers. And then Hilda come to the door. And they went out. And then a man came in. And he took my brother, and a woman came in and she took my sister, and I don't know where they went. And I was sitting there and I was hanging on my balloon. I had a blue balloon. Mom had given that to me for my birthday. And I'm in this room with this woman, and she just opened that drawer and she took out a pair of scissors. They were black. And I thought, "Oni Angelo, no hola nesa teoha, ne tigel, ne dewa dasalisas. What are you going to do with the scissors?" She walked over to me and she killed my balloon. She stabbed my balloon. And she picked it up and she put it in the garbage. And she grabbed my hand and she made me stand up, and she took me out of the room, like by the wrist. And we went down the hall and I was running, like to stay up with her, and she was talking, but I don't know what she was saying. And we went in this little room. And in this little room, there was, I know now, tubs. And so this woman, she took all my clothes off me, like jerking my clothes. I was standing there. I was crying. And I didn't know what was going on. No idea what was going on, what was happening. And then she picked me up, like underneath my arms. She picked me up like that. And she put me in there and she set me in that water. And I was sitting there and I didn't know what was going on. Yate angadawas. Like, I can't swim. I don't know what she was doing. This is a big tub. And then she poured this stuff on me. It come down my face. And when it come down my face, it smelled like the lamp oil in our house. It smelled like that, like kerosene. And she scrubbed my hair. She grabbed my hair like this, and she put me down in a tub. And I couldn't breathe. And she put me under the water, and I couldn't breathe. And I was trying, and I grabbed her arms, and she brought my head up like that, and then she hit me. She slapped my head. She took me in another room, and when we went in this other room, there was a chair in there, and there was some clothes on a chair. So then she picked those clothes off the chair, and she threw them on me. And so I put them on. I put on my underwear, and I put on my shirt, my blouse, and then I put on my jumper. I didn't have no socks and shoes or moccasins. I didn't have anything. I had bare feet. And she sat me in that chair. And this was where it got really bad. Really, really, really bad. Because what she did was she reached in her apron and she took out a pair of scissors. And I thought, oh no, And I got really, really, really scared because I thought she was gonna kill me like she killed my balloon. And she had that pair of black scissors. And it was like the deepest, deepest fear a human can feel. Like, I got dizzy and the room start moving because I know she's gonna kill me with these scissors. And she grabbed my hair like this, and she pulled my hair and she cut my hair off. She just cut my hair. And she pulled me back in a chair like that. And I think I fainted, but I don't remember what happened.